Clive Owen, you might be a badass, but Jude Law is still sweeter.
It tastes like you, but sweeter.
What are you gonna do about it, man? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Jude Law will always be sweeter.
I'm a fucking caveman!
You might be a caveman, but you are also a pansy.
Move over there, 'cause I'm a double dipper. Upside down on the dip, dip, dipper. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a ticket, so ride with me. Merry go down on the merry-go-round. All is fair, all be fair now. Let's go slow, let's go fast. Liquor and fruit, gonna whip your ass.
Roller coaster of love.
Say what?
Roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, it's a love roller coaster.
Hey guys, Mr. Google here to review Greg McKendry's Killer Elite. Now, I was extremely looking forward to Killer Elite, mainly because I thought it was going to be the best action movie of the year. Those two trailers that were released for this movie were absolutely awesome. I mean, just that Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane playing in the background, Robert De Niro, Jason Statham, Clive Owen,
Fuck off and die.
all in one movie. I mean, that's just epicness. Jason Statham is my favorite action star. Transporter, Crank, it's like everything. Is this a movie to add to the collection of badass Jason Statham movies? Absolutely, Danny Bonaducci. Jason Statham plays this ex-hitman, and his fatherly figure is played by Robert De Niro, who's also a hitman. And after this one little incident in the beginning happens, he quits for a year, and then he just comes back. You know, the cliched storyline, blah, 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 blah. And even though the script is really messy and convoluted, and this movie is extremely damn long, the action is worth it. The action in this movie is out of this world amazing. When it comes to the action scenes, you know, with the gun shooting scenes, it's really pulse pounding on the edge of your seat kind of shit. And when it comes to the hand-to-hand combat, I'm going to tell you this right now. That scene between Jason Statham and Clive Owen in the hospital, that fight scene alone stole the whole movie for me. And it's in my top 3 favorite fight scenes ever. I know that might be an exaggeration, but it's definitely my top 5. That scene was freaking amazing. And as for the acting, everybody is great. I think Jason Statham gives one of his very strong performances. I still have to see The Bank Job, which I'm actually going to watch tonight, because I really want to see it. And I also really, really liked Clive Owen in this movie. And Jason Statham's 2 partners in this movie, who we don't really get that much to know about them, they were also very entertaining, had some very good scenes, even though I don't really think they were really that necessary, because their scenes really took up a lot of time in the movie. Yvonne Strahovski, I think her name is, from Chuck. Very, very pretty, but absolutely unnecessary. I mean, this love relationship, although it could be true, was just used as a terrible plot device. But I mean, we don't care about that. It's just the action. But the guy who really stole this movie is Robert De Niro. I know everybody's complaining, why Robert De Niro isn't in any movies that much. He was barely in Limitless. He was barely in this. I thought he was great in this movie. I thought he stole, like, acting-wise, I thought he stole the movie. I thought he was terrific. He had me cracking up every scene he was in, and that's what an action star should do. And the thing that surprised me the most about Robert De Niro, badass. Biggest badass characters of the year. That is one of the biggest surprises ever. Jason Statham actually played a character who gets the shit kicked out of him. Usually he's the guy who just, you can't get hurt at all. Even the Transporter 2 with that whole virus. He was, you know, he was in front of the virus the whole time and he still didn't get sick, and now he gets hurt in this movie, and I thought that was, you know, a good little spin on his usual character, badass style character. And I said all the problems with the movie. I mean, it's very convoluted. The script is okay. The movie is way too long. It felt like it was 3 hours. I mean, all these stories the movie focuses on is really, really weak. But the direction by Greg McKendry, very good. And the cinematography was also very good. And the fight scenes were shot beautifully. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. This is definitely one of the better action films of the year. I liked it a little more than The Mechanic. Another movie I really liked. I thought that was pretty underrated. So, yeah, I'm Mr. Google. Don't forget the ski cap. I'm going to be back for Moneyball, and I'm out!